is that you watch the shot and it looks beautiful, but actually to me because in the editing I must have seen it literally over 100 times the film, because working on the edit, and the shots would always show more of the character on subsequent viewings. So his performance is dynamic. It keeps growing on the screen.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's amazing. I don't know quite how he did that, but and I think he had another 20 years
I know, a lot to offer.
to do some brilliant work.
Yeah. And whenever he came on screen as a viewer and as an audience, it just was amazing, and incredible to see him act. And as a woman filmmaker, say, what kind of content do you get drawn to, and do you feel that and especially the panel is about which you'll be a part of, you'll be talking about gender fluidity and other things. So do you think that you need to showcase more of women-centric or content, or do you think gender should be not the only thing that you should?
I think it should be the only thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this has been my passion right from the start.
And they have key movies, generally, your women characters.
So from my very first film, it was a female-led story, and that passion has only grown. So for me now it's a calling actually, and I must do female stories more and more, and as much as possible, because frankly, and I've been saying this now throughout my career, that female storytelling is still so new and recent. And that's why also the freshness, that's why unusual things, and that's why so much more to discover. So we really ought to have much more, many more stories on screen told by women with female protagonists, made for women viewing. I think it should be all for women. And my dream is that one day, my fantasy is that one day the end credits will have just one after the other, just
all women. Yeah. It's gotten better, but it's not still
it's
a long way to go.
It's too long way. Till half the technicians and the directors and the storytellers in the Bollywood film industry, I would say all the Indian film industries are not women.
Yeah.
It's not an equal playing field at all.
You will know better, I know. But I did meet Namrita Das also, and I heard her she come for an event, and she did say that I don't as a woman director, and she's made Manto, and she said she doesn't have to have women characters. So it's good to see different filmmakers doing different things. Now we have a Farah Khan who completely does a different thing, but she could make a meaningful mainstream film, but she doesn't.
And why not?
But it's
whatever you
love to do. Absolutely, I love what you said. And we did talk about Hush Hush when we met earlier, and you said I just like that you showed the sisterhood and not that they were fighting for a man.
For the love of
love. Yeah, usually all So do you think now with OTT and a lot of people watching content on OTT, we can make more authentic story right now? Or
that's the hope. Whatever one can't do for the big screen, because big screen tends to be more conservative and old-fashioned.
Because box office pressure is there, and
I mean, I've heard about those pressures, but what is stopping us from making animated films even for the big screen? I don't know, but forgetting that argument for a while, I just think that yes, on OTT, all the interesting stories that one can't do for theatrical films, that is the hope. It's recent. It's only maybe just under 10 years old in India, but I do think that it might be already heading toward the kind of stuff you watch on television or you watch in movies. So that is a little disappointing.
Absolutely. Okay, the second one telling me that I did interview Rajat Kapoor, a very fine actor and filmmaker in his own right, and he said the same thing. He said OTT is going the Bollywood way. And again, they are bringing these stars that it could go back. Now talking about era of hybrid superstars now. We have like Vijay Verma or a Jaideep Rawat or a Pankaj Tripathi, you know. What do you think that is happening now? Because theatre is very much run by the socio-political climate. I am seeing a lot of Shivji movies and movies, and everything is centered around that. And people are told what to eat and what to wear, and even one color can arouse so much sentiments. So, do you think creativity can flourish in this kind of an environment?
It's a struggle. It's a big struggle, and it's a struggle to say what you really want to say without the fear constantly that this will be shut down, or that the censor board will say that no, cut this out, and that had kind of gone away for a while. It was nice. One could tell stories without that fear, and I just think that honestly, when something starts to go off in a culture, the very first place for it to be evident or make itself evident is in the arts. And so I think the arts, when they start to become jaded or just tell safe stories, that's really sad, because this is how equality comes about, by telling stories. This is how discussions happen, debate happens. Your culture changes and grows. Yeah. So it's sad, but one has got to find a way to do it regardless. And
absolutely keep doing what you believe in and what you love, Tanuja, and looking forward to your next projects. Anything you need to add? What's going to be next for you?
So next, all I can say at this point is coming very soon is a documentary series that I've done for Prime Video, and that's again, of course. You don't need to ask the question, is it about women? Yes. It is about women. So yeah, and I've loved making it, so that's the next one.
Oh, lovely. Looking forward to it. And thank you for giving me the time. And thank you, Tanuja. Take care. Bye for now.
Shosha is a creative Indian restaurant located in the heart of Silicon Valley. Shosha is a woman-owned business that serves traditional Indian flavors assimilated with molecular gastronomy techniques. The best Indian bar with happy hours in the Bay Area serves handcrafted drinks inspired by flavors from India with modern craft cocktails that are presented in unique ways. Shosha is a modern take on traditional Indian cuisine. We specialize in corporate luncheon, anniversary celebrations, birthday parties, and catering. Do check us out for a memorable modern Indian dining experience. Shosha is located at 141 South Murphy Avenue in Sunnyvale, California.